Charlie, another really solid day today. What was working out there for you?
Yeah, it's solid. I was hitting fairways, and then I was able to attack into the greens, hitting some wedge shots close, and obviously making a few putts. It's one of those golf courses. If you keep the ball in front of you, you can attack some of those pins. If you don't, you're not able to. But I was able to make a few putts, hit some wedges close, and all added up to a 9 under 63.
You're very familiar with these properties. What do you enjoy most about coming out to the desert cities and playing some golf here?
Yeah, you know what? Obviously, it's this time of year from probably October through next month or two. I mean, this is paradise if you like golf. Unfortunately, I have a lot of bad memories being here too, playing Q schools and not playing as good as I wanted to. But I started early in my career playing a lot of Q schools out here in the desert. But you know, it's nice to come out and start your year here. Got good practice facilities, got good weather, and you know you can hone your skills in a little bit more than the off-season winter.
You did pick up your first win here back in 2007. When you come back here, do you ever find yourself trying to tap back into anything that you felt that weekend, or just reminiscing back on your time in that victory?
Yeah, golf course wise, no, because we played a completely different rotation. But I think somewhere inside me, I embrace the pro-am aspect. I embrace playing with amateurs. I embrace getting to know these guys and hanging out with, having them root for me while we're playing. I embrace that. Sometimes it's hard for other people, but I really do enjoy playing with the amateurs, getting to know them, and trying to help them play a better round of golf than I do. And I think that's the difference between, I'd say, me and maybe the newer guy on tours. I've always embraced that aspect of this tournament.
Do you have, in your years playing this tournament, do you have a story with an AM that sticks out to you that you either look back at that makes you chuckle or that you're fond of?
Yeah, you know what? I've been through it all. I've played back when it was a celebrity pro-am to now the more business side of it. But no, a lot of great memories, meeting a lot of people, and obviously still good friends. Golf's a small world, and it's the friendships you make out here during these few days is something you'll carry along for a lifetime. So that's what I remember about it.
Larry?
The year you won here, wasn't it like 12 degrees?
It was cold and windy, that's for sure. I remember first round, Bermuda Dunes, I think the greens were frozen when I first teed off. I don't know if the tour believed in frost delays back then, but yeah, it was a cold year.
Yeah. So, not to put too fine a point on it, but you won this tournament 4 months before Blades Brown was born.
I hadn't thought about that, but I was the captain of his junior President's Cup team, and I got to meet that kid, and he's a great guy.
Yeah, it's to be that long ago, 17 years, 18, I guess, technically. Yeah. It's 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yet you've still got a game out there that continues to play. Not everybody keeps that going at 45, 46, 47 years old. Is that because you're looking forward to 2 years, or you've just...
As I said, 3 years ago, I wasn't very healthy, and I wasn't a very good golfer. If I feel good right this second, as I say, tomorrow morning I could wake up and feel completely different. But when I'm healthy and the weather's warm, I feel like I can beat anybody in the world. When it's cold and my back's not feeling good, I don't think I can beat anybody in the world. So right now I'm in a good spot. I still enjoy practicing. I love the competition more than I do love the practice. And I don't like being away from the kids, but I'm lucky enough my wife and kids are here. They're actually competing over at Thermal, competing on their own, doing equestrian, 100 jumper stuff. So they're spending money, and I'm trying to make money.
You say you made a few putts. You made 10 birdies. You must have made more than a few putts today. Were they all close, or were there one or two that you were surprised went in?
Yeah, you know what? Nothing like crazy long bombs. All of them were fairly close. I mean, on the Nicklaus, if you get the ball in play, you have a lot of wedges, and par fives are all reachable. So it was around the. Felt like I could have got a couple more even than the 10 I got, but obviously very happy I got away with a couple iron shots. I may have aiming for the center of the green that ended up close to the hole, but I really wasn't aiming at the pin, like number 8, and got lucky there. And you know, I'm not nitpicking, but I'm happy where I'm at.
And you did what you're supposed to do in your rotation,
yep,
which is take advantage of the first 2 courses and be close to the lead, or at the lead,
yep,
going to the stadium the next couple of days. Just thoughts on stadium?
Totally different mindset out there. You're trying to hit middle of the greens for the most part, make a few longer putts. That's a hard golf course to really attack because the firmness of the greens and the new undulations they put into those greens. So it's a golf course that has a little different mindset than the first 2, but I'm still going to try to keep the pedal down and make some birdies out there also.
Okay, thanks.
You glanced at it a minute ago, but I did want to ask you about Blades Brown because you were with him on that Junior President's Cup team.
Yeah.
What's your impression of this game and what impresses you about him?
Yeah, he's very polished. Let's put it this way. Surprising, this is what stuck out with me is that I got up before the team played, we'll say 5 in the morning, I'd go and work out because I had to get some work because I'm still playing, and he was in the gym working on it. I don't know if I had that work ethic at 17. Actually, I promise you I didn't. I didn't know what the gym was. I didn't learn about that until probably our college golf coach. But he puts the work in. He's a solid golfer, and obviously the future is very bright for him. It's not easy out here though, and hopefully he has a lot of success. But it's a tough training ground out here on the PGA Tour, and hopefully he gets some success early on.
Thanks.
You said your back's doing all right now.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, what's your recent history with the injury, and where are you at right now in terms of where you were last
Yeah,
year?
my L405 fragmented about 3 years ago, and everything's sort of healed up, and obviously constant maintenance, keeping on it and making sure everything's good. Got a great chiropractor and team at home, and got a good golf coach. I got a good team I built to make sure everything's good. Don't push it too hard on the practice anymore. Don't play too many events in the road. And I probably spend more time in the gym staying healthy and recovery than I do working at golf any longer, because I know this old dog's probably not going to learn any new shots. But if I'm healthy, I can still hit the good ones.
How do you stay hungry?
The competition is fun. I like going walking down the fairways and guys are, how old are you? 48, and they sort of give you like, what? You're 48 out here still playing? And I consider myself sort of in this day and age when we're going to 100 players now. It's guys playing 48 on the PGA Tour is a thing of the past. I don't think you're going to see that much longer through the PGA Tour. But you know what? I'm going to try to battle out here as long as I can.
Before 2007, even, when was the first time you played on this set of courses, this general area? How long have you been coming here?
Geez, I remember playing junior like events as a kid, probably 13, 14 years old, and coming out here playing with friends and stuff. But we never owned or anything, but always would come over here maybe once or twice a year playing the local golf courses.
Okay. What do you think of the evolution of this event from where it was when you first started? Like you said, celebrity prime, different vibe, different courses, everything to where it is now.
Yeah, geez, that's a pretty loaded question. But American Express saved this event. I mean, it was dire and straight for a few years. It was a huge event as a kid growing up. Obviously, what Bob Hope did, and George Lopez tried to continue that tradition. He did an amazing job, and then it just sort of slowly, I'd say, went the wrong direction, unfortunately, and got a great title sponsor with American Express. Squarey has done an amazing job with this event, getting his partners and people he is friends with to come play the event, and I would say this is a premier pro-am on the PGA Tour now with the limited field over at Pebble. These are where guys want to play that love the game of golf and support the game of golf.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yep.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yep.
Appreciate it.